Okay, so we have lesson 2, the web. This is lesson 2 of GEC 3, Living in IT Era. So, the web, the World Wide Web, or web for short, is a global library of information available to anyone connected to the internet. The internet is a worldwide collection of computer networks that connects millions of business, government agencies, educational institutions, and individuals. People around the world access the web to accomplish the following types of online tasks. We have search information, the basic one. We do conduct research, communicate with and meet other people in Facebook, social media, or any other SOCMED websites. Share information, photos and videos with others. So, again, sa mga SOCMEDs. Access news, weather reports, weather and sports. So, participate in online training. Uh, let's say, for example, yung ginagawa natin sa klase, which is online learning. So, this is also an example of that. Shop for goods and services. There is the famous Shopee and Lazada that is accessible to us. Play games with others. So, others play games through internet. Like, yung mga mobile game nyo or yung mga PC game. Download and listen to music, watch videos, downloads and reads ebook, or make reservations. Like for example, you are going to uh, book a flight to Cebu Pacific. So, reservations na siya online. Yan. Pwede na. So, the web consists of the worldwide collection of electronic documents. Each electronic document on a web is called a web page, which contains text, graphics, audio, and video. So that this is basically yung website na binubuksan nyo. Let me give you an example. Let's say for example, so for example this Katsu website is a web page. So this is a collection of informations, pictures, and others na related sa Catanduanes State University. So this is an example of that. A website, a web server is a computer that delivers the requested web page to your mobile or computer. So ito, ibig sabihin, somewhere, naka-store to sa isang server. So ito yung sinasabi dito. A web server. So ito, pag binubuksan nyo siya, you are just trying to access yung itong web page na to or yung file na to dun sa web server that is located somewhere. Siguro in the Philippines. I'm not sure kung saan. Kasi pwede mo siyang i-host kahit saan na lupalop ng Earth. Pwede siya. So that is a web server. Web pages contains links, short for hyperlink. It's a built-in connection to other documents, graphics, audio, videos, web pages, or other websites. So ito, this is a web page. So yung link na tinatawag niya is ito. So when you click on that, siguro nakikita nyo yung sa bottom, ito, yung nandito na part. Pag merong naka-highlight, so ibig sabihin, sa part na yan, yan yung hyperlink. Yan yung another web page na naman. So, yan, link siya. Okay, that is the hyperlink. So, i-click mo lang siya, just a tap or click, para pumunta ka doon. Okay, the next is the browsers. So yung browser, a browser is a software that enables the user with internet connection to access, view web pages or web pages on a computer or mobile device. Some widely used browsers include Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and Google Chrome. So for example, so gusto mong gumamit ng internet, mag-search sa internet, you're gonna need, like for example, Google Chrome to access yan, mga websites na ganyan. So, ida-download mo siya, and then you'll need to install. Okay? So, Firefox is also a famous one, developed by Mozilla Corporation for computers running Windows. So, actually may iba-ibang klase na browser for your different operating system. So, kung naka-Mac, your naka-Mac laptop ka, or just say naka-MacBook, or Apple device, so iba naman yung, although si Firefox is pwede siya, kahit Windows, Mac, Linux, or kahit ano pa yan, pwede nyo gamitin si Firefox. Si Opera naman is the second oldest browser, is free, fast, and small. Used on both computers and mobile device, Opera must be downloaded and installed. It began as a research project in Norway in 1994 and introduced several features found almost today's browsers. So actually, personally, gumagamit ako ng Opera siguro when I was in college. Yeah, when I was in college. Safari is a pre-installed on Apple computers and mobile device. So, ibig sabihin, when you buy a Apple device, kahit yung phone, Apple phone, iPhone, or let's say nga MacBook, so pre-installed na siya. Ibig sabihin, naka-install na siya doon. Same din siya sa Microsoft Edge. Siya yung medyo latest version ng Internet Explorer. Ang gumawa nito is Microsoft. Si Edge naman is usually is pag nag-install ka ng Windows sa kahit anong device, Microsoft Edge is also pre-installed na. Meaning, pwede mo na siya gamitin. So, sa mobile browsers naman, so halos same din sila. Almost all of this actually, has a counterpart na pwede nyo gamitin sa mobile browser. So, iba naman kasi yung installer ng pang PC, iba naman yung pang mobile. Usually, yung pang mobile browser nyo, if you have a Android device, is nasa ano siya? Google Play download. Next one is the web searching. So, most commonly, ito yung paggamit natin sa internet. A primary reason that people use the web is to search specific information, including text, photos, music, and videos. The first step in successful searching is to identify the main idea or concept in the topic to which you are seeking information. Determine any synonyms, alternate spellings, or variant words, forms for the topic. Then use a search engine, such as Google, to help you locate information. A search engine is a software that finds websites, web pages, images, news, maps, and other specific things na gusto nyo hanapon. So, this is an example of a search engine. So, Google is a search engine. So, another one is Bing. Microsoft Bing is also a search engine. This one is from Microsoft naman. So, ito is iba naman itong company. Si Google is from Google talaga. Then, ito is from Microsoft. So, both of them, let's say nga, if you're going to search, So, yan. Notice nyo, siya yung nauna. Pangalawa si Facebook. Pero dito, ito yung nauna. Katanduan is State University, which is parehas, yung first page. Tapos, ang pangalawa sa kanya is, another is from Katanduan State University pa rin sa Beam. Samantalang dito, si Facebook na ang nakalagay. So, sila may mga pinagkaiba. Depende sa search engine na ginagamit mo. Usually, may mga pinagkaiba sila. So, ganun. So, online social networks. So, social media or segments, what we call them, is a thing sa lalong-lalo na sa generation for today. Even when the global pandemic of COVID-19, social media has been used as a platform for learning. So, maraming tulong ito. So, commonly, social medias, I know na alam niyo na din to. Like, for example, Facebook, who has sent one, siguro, di ba? Twitter, LinkedIn is also na maganda din siya na social media. This is social media, I think, for a much with much professional approach. So, pwede ka ditong maglagay ng iyong mga biodata, ganun, all about yourself so that you can be employed. Marami din dito na companies na naghahanap ng mga trabaho, naghahanap ng mga employees, which yung mga employees naman is nag-upload na ng kanilang mga resumes sa LinkedIn. So, parang din lang siyang Facebook, but with a parang job-related Facebook siya. Parang ganun. So, some social networks have a specialized audience. Other are more focused photo sharing site. For example, kung meron kayong Instagram. Instagram is not for, let's say, hindi naman siya nakafocus for the friendly type, gano'n, na magkikipag-friends ka, gano'n. Hindi siya nakafocus yung social media na Instagram doon. Sa Instagram, ang focus ng Instagram is photos. Upload the photos and let the others like it, gano'n, comments. So yun, as an example of specific type social media. Then we have the internet communications. So paano ba sila nagko-connect? As mentioned earlier, the web is one of the services on the internet. Other services on the internet facilitate communications among users include the following. So email. So most method of communication through a bit formal approach is actually an email. Kasi yung email, unlike dun sa chat, yung sa chat, pwede ka mag-unsend message. Ganun. Nawawala yung message mo. Sa email kasi, recorded siya. Recorded kung kailan na ipadala, kailan dumating, ganun. Recorded siya lahat yung activity ng message mo. Other with messaging services, you have a real-time type conversation. Ito na yung, let's say, for example, sa Facebook Messenger, na you can type, you can chat, yeah, and then recorded yung conversation. Real-time siya. And then we have voice over internet protocol enables you to speak with others through internet. So, same din, parehas din sa Facebook Messenger, you can also call. Diba? And then we have file transfer protocol, which you can transfer files. So, lahat, halos ito, tatlo, kinain na ni Facebook Messenger. There was a time na separate sila. So, hindi sila sa iisang software gumagana. Nung araw, separate yung functionalities. Separate yung mga softwares. So, how VoIP works? So, from PC, or video voice over internet phone. So nakakonect siya dun sa cable modem na nakakonect sa internet. Yung cable modem na to, ito yung binibigay sa inyo. Like for example, yung kung meron kayong globe, yung puti na may signal, ganun. Or kung sa PLDT, yung PLDT modem. This is usually been given by the internet service provider na ginagamit yun. So, siya ang nakakonect sa internet. Then, from the internet, pupunta na din yun kung saan man katumatawag or yung voice over, yung tinatawagan. So, ganun siya nag-work. Sa FTP client naman, you have a direct communication with the server. Kung saan mo siya pinapadala, yung file mo. So, automatically nakakonect siya doon. Okay, so that's it for lesson 2. Again, this is the supplementary resources. So, pwede kayong pumunta dyan to have this topic further be explained kung gusto nyo mag-research. Then, we have the activity 2. So, activity 2 is already been scheduled for posting. So, let's discuss. Identify the browsers based on the logo below. So, you have to identify these different logos and what is the name of the browser. So, this is 5 points. The next is briefly discuss how search engine works. So, paano ba gumagana yung search engine? Use your own words and cite your references in APA format. So, you can, what is APA format? Usually, you can use APA 7 citation. So, paano mo daw siya is sa site? Let's say, for example, may gusto kang, if you have some information na nahanap mo, let's say, for example, sa isang website. So, APA 7 citation reference. So, ganito daw mag-reference ng isang webpage. Anong kukunin mo? Hanapin mo yung author, tapos yung first name niya, then in close parenthesis, year, and then comma, yung date. Kung wala, in close parenthesis mo na sa year. And then the title of the web page, usually, ito siya sa taas. That is the title. And then, yung URL na tinatawag, and then yung website name. So, yung URL natin tinatawag is ito siya. Ito. This is the URL. Ito yung website name. So, isa na, diretso na rin din naman siya. So, hindi naman mahirap. Kakapin nyo na lang ito lahat. So, that is the pattern of APA 7 formatting. So, notice nyo dito, indent 7 or 5 or 7 spaces. Pero dun sa author. So, that is how you reference APA format. Or as currently known sa ngayon, ang standard is APA 7. Okay, so you need to research this one. Do not copy-paste. Plagiarism is being checked. Then, cite nyo kung saan website kayo kumuha. The third naman is how voice over IP works. And then how FTP works. Choose the diagram A or B. Based on what diagram you choose, explain how voice over IP if you chooses A, FTP if you chooses B, how it works. In your own words, cite your references and format. So, again, you need to do a research here and then answer based on your own words, cite your references in APA format. This is worth 10 points. So, yun lang. Wala na. Next topic would be the lesson 3, communications and network. So that's all. See you in next lesson.